What's up, guys? It's your boy DanaSSG, and today we got chapter 1006. We've got another review, and I'm just gonna start this chapter off by saying that this chapter was actually pretty good. It was pretty nice for a chapter having no rooftop scenes, and we have no what do you call it? Cover page. We have no cover page request for this chapter. Instead, we have this beautiful color spread of Kaido's crew. We got King, Kaido, Jack, Queen, Drake, Who's Who, Sasaki, Black Maria, Page 1, and OT. It's just a beautiful color spread. But yeah, getting into the chapter is titled Higuro, the Flower of the Honorable. And yeah, it starts off by showing one of the robots with the markings that can see everything, saying he got away. And she's basically saying, damn, Momonosuke got away. He got away with Yamato and Shinobu. Look for them. And at this point, they don't know where Momonosuke is. They just know that he's with them. Then they eventually, they use like a sniper lens and zoom in on Yamato. And they see that Momonosuke is holding on to her. And Momonosuke is just loving it. The little perverted bastard. He's just loving being behind Yamato. We then see Sanji reacting to this broadcast because this transmission was being broadcasted that Yamato is escaping with Momonosuke. Sanji hears this and he's like, damn, Momo needs help and Shinobu needs help. Then he picks up this beaten fodder guy and he's like, yo, where's the showroom? Which is basically where the scabbards are. And he says it's near the entrance of the Skull Dome. Sanji then realizes that Kinemon and the others are in the opposite direction of Momonosuke. Sanji's forced to make a choice. He looks back and forth. He's like, damn, where am I needed most? He's really in a dilemma here. Then somebody shouts out here. And I'm guessing Sanji takes off to wherever they're shouted out. He's needed more. And if Sanji ends up fighting Jack due to this, that's going to be crazy. I do think Sanji will end up taking out Jack, and it will be a good feat for Sanji. Bro is finally starting to do something. You see, I'm not calling him Lanji. I'm proud of him. We then cut to the entrance of Onigashima, and this is a scene and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people were shocked to see. We see Pero Sparrow basically sitting in victory above Wanda and Carrot. Like, these bitches look fried, to put it simply. Like, they're down and out for the count. Wanda's passed out on her back. Carrot's passed out on the ground. And she's just thinking back to Pedro. And you got Pero. This is really a great scene. You got Pero Sparrow ridiculing her. He's like, did you expect to really get a free pass after trespassing in our territory? As he says this, he picks her up by the chin. He's like saying it to her. Then he throws her to the ground. He's like, if you don't want to mourn any more of your friends, hop back to the woods and chew on some grass. Like, bro was really on ass. And the funniest thing is, he said he only won because they had bad fate and basically some shadows or some clouds covered the moon, which is very unfortunate for them. But this could be a preview, maybe the first of many quote-unquote L's for the Straw Hats and the Alliance. It could be just a small preview to what's to come. We then cut to the live floor of the Skull Dome, where basically the main floor is, where everybody's fighting. And we get a scene of the Yakuza bosses saying this is hopeless. Marco's Blue Flames are starting not to have much effect because they themselves are losing out on stamina. And the way that Marco's Blue Flames work is that they'll heal you, but you need stamina for them to heal you. So they're basically losing out on that. Then we get a panel of Apu and some fodder. The fodder are saying, damn, we can't get past these guys. They're basically like a steel wall in front of us. And they're asking themselves why Queen even put them in this position. What kind of crewmate is he? And Apu is like, save it. Queen won't care anyways. Next, we get this awesome image of Drake and Higuro. And Higuro is in his form that I never thought we'd see again outside of a flashback. He looks like Gear 4th Luffy. This is like prime Higuro. This is the form, like the legendary Yakuza boss Higuro. He's in this form, and it's pretty cool. You got some guys from the enemy side saying, what's with that physique? He was a shriveled geezer just a second ago, and now he's as formidable as he was when as when Kaido was trying to recruit him. And that's pretty crazy to think about. Even in the prison, we seen Hyogoro struggling, like just using Ryo hurted him. I don't know how he was in. I do know how he was entered this form, but yeah, Hyogoro basically states that because he was on the brink of death from the virus, it basically activated like some hidden potential in him, like some plot shit basically, and he like gave him a boost, like a Zenkai boost in a way of putting it. But yeah, he gets that Zenkai boost. He's back to his prime form essentially, and he tells his commanding Yakuza bosses that if he doesn't get the cure soon, to just end his life because he'll be more of a threat to them than for them. But yeah, we actually get to see Hyogoro go into action against like I think some of Orochi's goons, and this dude does this epic slash called Holy Light, and it truly looks amazing. It looks super powerful, and we do know Ryo's in this attack because he taught it to Luffy, and he uses it like on a whim. And this dude takes out 1, 2, 3, 4 people at a time with this attack. And then we get this cool little flashback where he's like, you know, Odin, I used to always wonder how things would have ended up if I had challenged you back on Kaido. If I had challenged Kaido with you back when I was in my prime. But not anymore. Kinemon and others did a splendid job executing this raid, and I found myself an interesting protege, showing Luffy. But yeah, that's just it was just pretty cool to me. Kind of some foreshadow to where, you know, the eventual victory of the alliance. We then cut to Queen about to blast the living hell out of Hyogoro with like a laser from his mouth, and it's just crazy the augmentations that Queen has. The dude is shooting laser beams like he's a pacifist or a Kizaru, and before he can blast Hyogoro, Marco hits him with like an ace-like fireball called Phoenix Brand, and it makes Queen spit up blood, and it's pretty crazy. And he then ends up saying, if you want the samurai, you have to kill me first. And then Queen tries to blast Marco, but he misses. Marco blasts up, flies up in a, you know, spectacular Phoenix way. But as he flies up, boom, slash. King comes and slashes off a wing of Marco. But Marco counters and blast King with some attack called Bluebird. Like it launches him all the way back. And it kind of reminds me of Ace the way he did it. But like it looks like a lot of power was put into this attack, and before King could even recover, Marco follows up with like a beautiful, super powerful knee, and that blasts King away. And then Queen tries to like backdoor Marco, but Marco turns around and Phoenix claws this nigga through another building. This is some feats for Marco. He basically just 2-on-1 two, what do you call it? Two first and second in command crew members. Now that shit is crazy. The Marco disrespect needs to stop immediately. Like this nigga is showing y'all why he's Marco, why he was on Whitebeard's crew. You feel me? But yeah, Pedro eventually he's like, well, I'll be, isn't that Marco over there? He looks pretty worn out. And Marco doesn't look worn out to me. This dude is kicking ass. Although Marco does say, as expected, holding back 2 foes with over 1 billion bounty berry isn't easy. Hurry up, Chopper. Yeah, Chopper is taking a long time with the antidote, side note. I thought he would have been finished with it by now. But yeah, before we end the chapter, the last scene is the Yakuza boss is getting ready to chop a girl's head off, getting ready to kill him. But I'm pretty sure before they end up killing him, Chopper's gonna save him at the very last minute. You know, typical shonen shit, typical plot shit. But yeah, it's probably gonna get super close, and Chopper saves him. But yeah, that is the end of the chapter. And the best thing about this chapter, of course, is the no break next week. But yeah, I get this chapter a D rating of 8 out of 10. It was a beautiful chapter, nice chapter. Hopefully we see some Luffy next chapter, but we might not be seeing it. Probably chapter after next. Anyways, I'm out. You guys have a good one. Subscribe and like if you like the content.